Federal and state investigations are both underway right now into boaters who are accused of harassing orcas near Fox Island last weekend.
King 5's Glenn Farley is overlooking Puget Sound from Richmond Beach for us tonight. So, Glenn, what has come from these investigations so far?
Well, they're not really talking very much about specifics at this point because the investigations are underway, and the feds don't talk about this much at all other than confirming there is one. But the big push really is about education, and that's what they were talking about today.
The weather only promises to get warmer, pulling more people to beaches and boats. And out there are marine mammals, orcas, whales, seals, and sea lions. And one only has to look at these pictures from last weekend as boats gathered around a pod of transient orcas near Fox Island. Now, both federal and state authorities are investigating.
The State Department of Fish and Wildlife had a patrol vessel on the water respond.
Citations and fines are possible. Captain Alan Myers is a regional leader for law enforcement under Washington's Department of Fish and Wildlife.
We took out as much of the information as we could on potential suspects and the event from witnesses.
Fish and Wildlife, along with federal representatives from NOAA Fisheries, joined with private organizations authorized to protect marine mammals, trying to get the word out. They shared these pictures of people not keeping their distance, including pups taken from the beach by well-meaning but uninformed people. Not only illegally handling the pups, but even putting them into coolers, which has in cases resulted in the pups dying.
We've had more calls coming in about people interacting with stranded seal pups in the past 3 weeks or the past month than we've had in the past 2 years combined.
What are the rules? Keep 100 yards away from seals and their pups. New state laws say to keep 400 yards ahead or behind of resident orca pods and 300 yards to the side while holding boat speeds down to 7 knots.
Now, there are differences in terms of the regulations. They're less stringent for a transient orca pod like the ones at Fox Island, but they are still considered endangered, and there are, and they say just be more conservative because most people really couldn't tell the difference anyway. So the crackdown is coming in terms of protecting marine mammals. Again, trying to get the word out on what those rules are again today. Live in Richmond Beach, Glenn Farley, King 5 News.